Welcome to Lovehealingservice channel. My name is Carol. How are you? I still cannot share with you about the long time ago that's a topic, because today I want to share with you about that infection. I know that right now that infection not only a makeup problem, that's the world problem. Yeah, that's whole world have to face that's a problem. That's not the only food, and then not only food crisis, and then we have to face in as energy crisis. So that's a infection. Because of infection, and then cause a lot of people in the world that's panic, and then especially I feel very upset because you know that a lot of elder cannot live with their patient because that's everything is infection, and then the patient is cannot buy enough food, and then cannot gather enough gas, and then you know that even though that in the winter they cannot have enough heat, so that's very terrible. But I have to say for this time that's food infection, and that's energy crisis. That's not the God. There's nothing about the God, because there's nothing about the weather. That's the most important. Is a government problem. That's the world government. Every country, the government has a huge problem. So this time we have to gather brother and sister, because we are God's people. So we have to gather together, like Romans chapter 12 and then verse 13 says, share with those people who are in need. Practice hospitality. So we have to gather the Christian in the world to help every brother and sister, because that's a very tough time, and we have to work together. For this question, I find out that something wrong. First, the crop cannot manage very well. And then second, government control crop and control farmers' life and income. Third, government control the crop, and then people fear about that farming. So that's a government, you know, they want to control people, and then people feel probably will have a farming, and then they will worry about that. And then farmers cannot gather that pay. Yeah, you know why I say that crop cannot don't manage well, because I know that in Indonesia, the government limit the palm oil, so the Indonesia farmers cannot you know that they have a lot of palm fruit, but that palm fruit nobody wants, because that's a product, that's a palm oil's company. They don't want to that's a palm fruit, because the Indonesia government limit that's a palm oil to export. That's a very, very big problem. And then that's palm fruit is waste. Palm fruit cannot sell, and then that's a palm fruit is a ruin, and then the palm fruit is waste. So the most important thing is the government limit that we have enough crop, but we cannot export. A lot of country they have a different kind of crop. Like some country have enough and enough rice, and then but they want to not they don't like Indonesia, they don't like palm oil, but they probably need the rice or need the so when this government limit export, and then they cannot get they want. So that's the most important things. And then another very, very ridiculous things I have to share with you. A lot of people say that Russia and Ukraine was so cause food problem, cause food crisis, and cause energy crisis. No. We have to know that American sanction Russia. That's very stupid. Yeah, that's very stupid. You sanction of Russia, but Russia Russia don't need to sell. That's very funny. If Russia don't sell, that's energy. Don't sell that's so that's didn't hurt for the Russia economy, but that's economic session. Let's hurt the people in the world. So that's very, very stupid. Another stupid things I have to share with you. That's very important. That's Sri Lanka. Sri Lanka, that's right now they cannot buy the gas because of why they cannot buy the gas? Because they don't have enough American US dollars. That's a stupid things. If you want to buy the stuff, like if you want to buy the gas or natural gas, you want to buy from Russia, so you should use ruble, right? If you want to buy that stuff from China, you should use the China renminbi, right? Like you come my store, the store is mine. Those are everything in the store. So the price you have to pay whatever I make the price, and then you have to pay, right? So that's the most stupid things. A lot of country, I mean the world country, they buy the gas, buy the natural gas, buy a lot of stuff. They use the US dollar. That's totally wrong. Very, very wrong. Think about the farmer. They pay for the labor. They pay by like the Indonesia farmer pay the labor by the Indonesia dun. So every country their product they should pay their labor by their money, not by the US dollar. So we have to return the natural way. We have to stop use the US dollar to trade. That's totally wrong. And then if we continue to use the US dollar to trade, and then that's people, our people, will be like the Sri Lanka, and we cannot buy the gas because we don't have a US dollar. That's totally wrong. So that's the most important things. We have to return the correct way. If you want to buy which country stuff, you have to use that country's money. We cannot. I'm a Christian. So we cannot against the government law. We have to obey the government law. So like the Indonesia, they forbid, they limit the palm oil export. That's fine. We can help the farmers, and they have a palm fruit. So why I say the church, we have to stand up. We have to work for the law. We are the law's people. We are the God's people. We have to do something. So in America, the church can be then there's a farmer to put something, put their products, put their crop in that church, and then that we can sell for that brother and sister. I know a lot of people say, oh, the church is not the sale, the church is not the mall, the church is not the supermarket. No, we have to know. We do everything that's just for the people. We not to make money. When that's right now, a lot of supermarket, because that's gas is so high, and then a lot of supermarket to get that's a farmer, they deliver a lot of food to the supermarket, but that gas is high, so they have a cost that higher cost, the higher expense. So if the church open for the farmer, we can help our brother and sisters. We can help them gather the natural food from the farmer, and then we can serve the farmer, because they just drive their food to the nearby the church, and then we can help that farmer to sell the extra crop, and then they don't pay for that extra cost. That's a Christian should do. And then we know a lot of country, they have a different needed. Like the Indonesia, they have a lot of palm fruit, but probably they need the rice, they need the oil. So we can help. We have 1.5 billion Christians in the world. So the world, we have a connection, the brother and sister. The Christian, we have to connection together. And then we have to know which country have extra. Which country, what the country need, what the stuff. We can list what they need, and then what they have extra. Like the Romans say, share let those people who in need. So we cannot against neighbor against government's law. So like the Indonesia cannot export that palm oil, but they can export that palm fruit. So we can help that farmers make the exchange to that different place. That brother and sister have a different country, have a different need, and then we can make an exchange. So we can, brother and sisters, we can do something. Just do something. Do something you can do, and then help those people. We need to together. We cannot, that's a very yeah. I know this time is a very tough. Invention is not easy, but we can do something. We just do our best. We cannot broken the laws, but we can do help each other. So never let government limit your good. Never let government kill our good. Never let government kill our kind. We have to love each other. We have to love God's people. We have to love our neighbors as ourselves. So do something. Help your neighbor. Help your country people. So hope we can, don't complain government, because government, they don't need to do, but we have to. We are the God's people, and we have to be the light, be the soul in the world, and then we can go to God's kingdom. Hope you can understand what I'm saying. I just want to do something for your, especially church. Do something for your neighborhood farmers, for your neighborhood. God bless you.